Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw, live from Boston, Massachusetts. A new era is kicking us off right here tonight. My name is Chris Medic and I'm joined by Matt Resch.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston, welcome to a new era, and welcome to a very awesome man.
However, the Miz isn't scheduled to be out here right now. So I don't know why his music is playing. We were scheduled to hear some comments from our management, but instead we're getting the Miz.
And to be honest, I prefer the Miz over management.
The question is, what is his goal of coming out here tonight? Of course, we have a stacked show for you tonight. But the Miz isn't dressed for competition.
The Miz is out here to do what he's doing best, I'm sure about that. He will grab that mic and do it better than no one in this business does.
That remains to be seen. However, like I mentioned, we have some great matches scheduled for tonight's show, but we will come to that in a couple of minutes. Of course, tonight we are kicking off with Monday Night Raw, and on Friday you will be able to see the first episode of Friday Night SmackDown.
See?
And just like you said, he's grabbing a mic. He wants to kick this arrow off right. What does he mean with that? Okay, why am I even wondering?
There is your answer, Chris.
Yeah, he wants to start with Miz TV instead of in-ring competition. Yeah, you can do that, but that's not the way I would prefer it. Oh, he has a guest.
Hopefully it's not you.
I hope so too, to be honest. The reason we are here tonight, typical Miz, just hyping up himself.
Well, I mean, who is more awesome than The Miz, to be honest? The man is a very well-known star in Hollywood and has been a major wrestling star for over the past 10 years. So who bigger than The Miz? That's the question.
Miz Appreciation Night? Okay. Oh, wait a minute! Listen to this, we hear the music from Seth Rollins.
I think the house is getting burnt down.
Then we should call the fire department because the Kingslayer is here in Boston. Seems like he has heard enough of the Miz and the crowd seems to be loving it.
Yeah, the crowd seems to be loving it, but I totally do not understand how disrespectful Seth Rollins can be to interrupt the awesome one, The Miz, who has done so much for the wrestling business, who has been a champion before, and here comes Seth Rollins to steal his thunder. That's just rude.
Well, Miz said he doesn't want in-ring competition here tonight. He wants to do a Miz Appreciation Night, Miz TV special, but Seth Rollins has other plans. Now he's grabbing a mic too. Yep, I think Seth heard that right.
They're not bad. They're straight to Blu-ray DVD.
Yeah, Rollins is right. WWE is about fighting, about pro wrestling and entertainment. And in his opinion, Miz is doing neither of that right now.
He's promoting himself like a great star should do.
Oh, wait a minute! That's the music from the King of Kings. And there is Triple H. Of course, tonight he is representing our Raw management here.
The CEO, the man in charge.
Oh, Miz vs. Rollins tonight.
That's a big blockbuster match.
So no Miz Appreciation Night, at least for now.
That's disappointing.
Alright, Trips want to make some announcements. And there you can see it. I think both of them now look forward to their match later here tonight on Raw.
I think Seth was jealous of the suit that Miz has. It costs probably way more than his outfit that he wears.
But let's see what Triple H wants to tell us here tonight. Well, I definitely wonder how the title picture is going to look like. So tell us. Alright, so no decision yet on the Intercontinental and Raw Tag Team titles. 2 tournaments. Well, I mean 2 are better than 1, right? That sounds great. 1 for the WWE Championship, 1 for the Raw Women's Championship.
I wonder what tournament Seth will go into.
8 women singles elimination tournament, and the winning superstar is gonna be the Raw Women's Champion. So you've got to win 3 matches to become champion. A unique tournament for the WWE title? What is he talking about?
Are we getting more pole matches?
12 superstars will compete inside of the tournament. Oh, and the final will be a triple threat match.
Wow.
So that's interesting. Anything can happen in a triple threat match. And the finals will take place in December, on December 14th. Oh, and then on December 14th, Raw represents its first brand exclusive pay-per-view, Backlash. And there you will be seeing the finals for the Raw Women's title and the WWE Championship.
And I can guarantee you the Miz will be a huge part of that. In the Raw World title scene, of course.
I'm just getting handed some notes, just like Triple H just said. We will be giving the information to our viewers about the matches we are going to see tonight. Alright, and that is one of the matches we are going to see. Daniel Bryan vs. Brock Lesnar in a WWE Championship first round match. And Cesaro, who will be accompanied by Sheamus, will face off with the charismatic Enigma Jeff Hardy in another WWE Championship tournament match. Just like the 2 men we just saw, The Miz vs. Seth Rollins will also be a quarter final match, if you can call this that. And we're gonna kick things off here tonight with Ricochet vs. Randy Orton in another WWE Championship tournament match. So pretty high stakes for these 4 matches here tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes a man that I had the privilege to see 6 years ago here in Germany. He had one of the best matches that I've ever seen, and I was like, if this man doesn't do it in the world of professional wrestling, then there's clearly something wrong with this business. And now he's on the big stage. It is Ricochet.
Making his way to the ring from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet.
That was rude, Greg Hamilton.
And just like we mentioned, this is a match that is part of the WWE Championship Tournament. So Ricochet and Randy Orton both have the chance to go to the next round and potentially go to the final at our first pay-per-view Backlash on December 14th, where we will crown our first WWE Champion in a triple threat match. So Ricochet has a huge chance tonight. His opponent, Randy Orton, he knows all about winning World Championships here in WWE.
At one point the youngest world champion in history, and it didn't stop there.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
So it seems like Randy Orton is not impressed with Ricochet. These were some comments we got from the Viper earlier tonight. Randy Orton's opinion is that he should be awarded the WWE title. I mean, you gotta give it to him. He's the most successful WWE superstar we have on our roster. Nobody has won more titles and more world titles on our current Raw roster than Randy Orton.
And he's one of the highest paid guys, you also have to mention that.
Well, that's typically normal with becoming world champion multiple times. And that is one thing, because many of the superstars, of course, want to make a good living out of this, and when you're a world champion, you're the highest paid dude on the entire roster. And Randy Orton knows all about it. But just like Ricochet, Randy Orton has to prove himself. Nobody is getting anything handed to him.
And if you ask me, Randy takes Ricochet very lightly, as we saw in that promo. Like I said, I saw this man live, and I saw what this guy can do. Don't underestimate this man because of his size. That man is a fantastic wrestler.
Hey, just look at Orton. He just says, "No, you're not gonna beat me."
Well, then prove
Whoa!
it. Then prove it, Randy.
And Orton's trying to fire the first shot, but Ricochet can counter it, and now he's throwing a punch to the multiple-time WWE Champion.
And a big uppercut there by Randy Orton. I mean, yes, Randy Orton is way bigger than him, and that uppercut definitely knocked Ricochet right on his ass. But still, Ricochet, if he's flying around, if he's striking you from, like, Randy Orton uses the term he can beat everyone with an RKO out of nowhere. But if you don't watch out, you can get beaten out of nowhere by Ricochet's offensive maneuvers.
That's definitely right, but we heard it from Orton. He doesn't take Ricochet seriously. He called him an indie darling.
Beautiful vertical suplex there by the veteran Randy Orton. That was, of course, a tribute to one of his mentors, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, 16-time world champion.
But now Ricochet is in the offensive again. And now he's doing the kicks to Orton right there in the corner.
Flip into the outside. Goes for a springboard and a beautiful drop kick. And Randy Orton lands on the outside.
Of course, the referee is starting the count. This is a normal singles match we have on our hands here. Oh, but just like you said it, the veteran Randy Orton, he sees Ricochet is standing near the ropes and he pulls him out underneath them to the ringside area.
Well, sometimes experience can win you 13 world titles, and maybe a 14th world title is on its way.
And now he throws Ricochet into the barricade, and what is he looking for here?
Oh! Suplex on the barricade, trying to make sure Ricochet does not do what he does best, and that's fly around. And if you ask me, Randy should definitely work more on his legs than on his, on his gut.
Yeah, and now he's just saying, come on, Ricochet. He isn't taking him seriously, just like I said, but he should, because Ricochet was the hottest free agent, and now he's here on Raw. But just like you mentioned, Ricochet has been a very, very well-known professional wrestler over the past 10 years.
A very controversial one as well. There was one time where wrestling legend Vader called this man an imbecile to the business, and Ricochet basically proved the late and great Vader wrong by just, performing at his best and winning titles all around the world. And being the faces of many companies as well. Some underground companies as well.
Yeah, he did some lucha there, but right now Randy Orton is dominating him. And Ricochet is hitting the steel steps with his ribs that already made contact with the barricade. And now Randy Orton is throwing him out in the crowd. Does he want to steal a counter victory here or what?
I think he wants to send a message to Ricochet to say, this is where you should belong, right there in the crowd.
But there, once again, the veteran experience.
Neckbreaker.
He caught him on the apron and hit the neckbreaker hard on Ricochet, and now he's continuing to work with some elbow drops.
Rounding the high flyer. This is just perfect, a perfect plan here by Randy Orton. He knows exactly how he has to deal with this guy. There's been a lot of people coming from the independent scene that try to, who basically talk a lot of talk, and Randy has seen them all and has RKO probably all of them too, and he basically wants to send a message to Ricochet. But again, Ricochet maybe is how do I say this? He's a very different competitor than most of the people that are on the independent scene. Most of them are very cocky, they know what they do, but Ricochet is a very well-known, good in-ring performer as well, who can win with his awesome 630 senton, for example.
That's right, and Randy Orton, that could be a big mistake. He's definitely underestimating Ricochet. That could be a huge mistake from the Viper.
How can it be a mistake? He is in control of the match, Chris.
Yeah, then why isn't he trying to win it?
He wants to play with the guy, and Ricochet has to prove him wrong.
But let's not forget, this tournament is stacked, of course. We have Randy Orton Ricochet starting off tonight. We also have Cesaro versus Jeff Hardy later here tonight, as well as Seth Rollins versus The Miz. And let's not forget, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, will square off with Daniel Bryan in the first 4 of our 6 first-round matches in the WWE Championship tournament. But right now it seems like...
Oh! Inverted crusher here by Ricochet on the outside. Picking that huge man Randy Orton up and slamming on with mats on the outside there.
And now the temperature has changed around this match. What is he looking for here?
Big cross body by Ricochet. He nearly did that to me also 6 years ago.
Well, I wonder why. Oh, and a kick by Randy Orton.
I was just a crowd member, okay?
But right now Randy Orton is back in control. Randy Orton is such an experienced WWE superstar. He knows all the tricks in the book, and he knows that he can throw his opponent into the ring post, and this could knock Ricochet out of here.
Ricochet tried to come back, and maybe it was a mistake to pick Randy Orton up, because that brings out a lot of power out of you, and now Randy is back in control.
And now he's going for Ricochet's legs, of course, for all those springboard and flying maneuvers. Ricochet needs the strength with his legs to do them perfectly. But Randy Orton, beautiful elbow drops by the former multiple world champion.
And these people also don't need to boo, okay? This man knows exactly what he does.
But again, he's not focusing on Ricochet, he's focusing on playing with the crowd.
And now he picks up Ricochet. And Ricochet now tries to fight back. And right now, I mean, Chris, we have not really seen that many high-flying maneuvers right here. We saw the springboard crossbody to the outside as Orton picks up Ricochet and hits the Olympic Slam. So, in your opinion, what does Ricochet need to do? He needs to do more high-flying maneuvers, but is he still able enough to do them?
Well, Ricochet needs to bring more speed into this match, but if, just like we already saw, Randy Orton is going for his body and his legs, Ricochet can't speed it up here, and because when it's going fast and strong, Ricochet is one of the best wrestlers when it comes to some fast in-ring competition.
And see,
he knows what he's gotta do.
He throws Randy Orton out to the outside. And now Ricochet goes for a beautiful barrel roll to Tope Suicida and wipes out Randy Orton. This is exactly what he should have done since minute 1 in this match. Beautiful dive by Ricochet, but can this win him the match?
He hit the moonsault, but he didn't catch all of it.
Hitting Randy Orton's back.
Both of them are now on the ground, and this could lead to a counter kick. The ref is counting. And if they both get counted out, nobody is advancing into the next round. So I don't think that can be anybody's goal here. We're already at 5.
And Russell's a Irish whip with Sam and oh boy.
Knocked him out cold, and now he's throwing him back into the squared circle. I think Orton wants to win this match in the ring to prove his point he mentioned earlier. Oh, and we know what he wants to do next here.
And now there's your answer, Chris. He wants to finish it right now and tries to grab Ricochet. But the RKO out of somewhere didn't connect, but this move connects.
The face breaker by Ricochet, and now he's going up to the top.
Can we see it? No. He turns around. Phoenix splash by Ricochet.
And now he's going for the pin. Could this be it?
1, 2. No! It was not the freak on. Randy Orton is still in this one. He kicked out somehow.
And now Ricochet.
Drawing the line.
He's getting his superpowers to make Randy Orton his victim here tonight. Oh!
Backslide driver.
Now Orton's on the ground again.
No.
And now he wants to finish him off. But now Randy Orton is not done.
Wrist lock, but Orton counters it. Gets him in the gut wrench. And goes for a neck breaker on Ricochet. And now, here you have your answer, Chris. It's time. It's done. The most dangerous freelanders. No! Ricochet with the reversal of the RKO. Elevated flatliner here by Ricochet. Ricochet now goes to the top rope. Chris, Ricochet is about to pin a former 13-time World Heavyweight Champion.
Beautiful 630, and now he's going for the pin.
2. Yes! Whoa!
Ricochet is advancing to the next round in the WWE Championship Tournament. He nearly got caught with the RKO, but then he hit his recoil, and thank you, Greg, and his 630. What a match!
And Ricochet advances in the world title scene in the little tournament, if you want to say it, and is a step closer to his dream to becoming a world champion. And he beat Randy Orton to do it. That's a statement right there.
Of course, he beat the most successful guy, most experienced guy we have on the roster here. So, big point proven by Ricochet here tonight. And he has all the right to be happy now.
Yeah, congratulations, Ricochet. You absolutely deserve that win. Yeah, Randy Orton.
But Randy Orton is pissed.
Yeah, his game plan did not work out here tonight. That's pretty clear. Because the winner is the man in the ring right there.
But later tonight, of course, we have 3 WWE title championship matches left. Cesaro vs Jeff Hardy are gonna compete in the tournament to go to the next round, as well as The Miz is going to face off with Seth Rollins. But that's not it. We have a huge fight here on Raw tonight when Daniel Bryan takes on the Beast Brock Lesnar, who's gonna be accompanied by his advocate Paul Heyman. Welcome back to Boston here for Monday Night Raw, our premiere episode. We just saw Ricochet defeating Randy Orton.
That's really amazing to me. Ricochet really beat Randy Orton, who was in control for that match for a very long time. It could have easily finished off Ricochet, but in the end, even though I'm a bigger fan of Randy Orton, I have to say Ricochet proved, I think, everyone wrong here tonight who doubted him and beat Randy Orton fair and square and is advancing in the world title scene.
And speaking of Boston, right now we're gonna continue with some women's action here on Raw, and our first competitor is the boss from Boston. This is Sasha Banks with her homecoming here tonight. However, the crowd doesn't seem to be that much behind her.
Be honest, how long did you wait to say the boss from Boston?
I thought about it all day. But you know, it's always boss time in Boston.
From Staten Island, New York, Carmella!
And that's her opponent, the Princess of Staten Island. And just like Triple H mentioned earlier, we've got a Raw Women's Championship tournament going on here, and this is a quarter-final match. So the winner of this match is gonna advance to the semi-finals.
Did you know that Carmella is always in the store, and every week when she's wrestling, she buys herself new gear? Like, that woman, like, I know she has money written on her ass, but still, how much money can a woman have to always buy these expensive things?
Well, seems like our WWE women's superstars are earning a lot of money here.
And I don't earn... I should also earn more. That's my opinion.
Well, I'm not the person to talk about that. But we are the guys that are the announcers for this women's contest. And there we got some show morning going on. And Sasha Banks says no more.
Going for some forearm smashes right there. And now Carmella with some forearm matches on her own. Of course, does not want to be showed off in this one right here. Even though Carmella has not been in the wrestling business as long as Sasha Banks did. And Carmella also was first a Shield leader and then became a wrestler. That's also a huge difference.
Sasha Banks has way more experience, but let's say that she knows that she's so cocky.
Yeah, but she can allow it. She is a woman that knows her strengths and she can show off as much as she wants.
She's even provoking her home crowd. Have you seen that a couple of seconds ago? This woman, I don't know what's going on her head. Well, I'm definitely right back into the action here.
Some elbow strikes there in the corner by Sasha Banks as her hometown crowd is absolutely disrespectful towards their hometown girl Sasha Banks.
But Carmella is back up again. But Sasha Banks
Beautiful neck breaker.
hits the neck breaker. Necks are gonna be broken, and Carmella is rolling out of the ring to make sure she doesn't get pinned here.
Or she does it so her clothes are not getting dirty.
But Sasha Banks, of course, is showing off a little bit more. But she gets caught.
Grabs her on the ropes. That was a big mistake by Carmella, who gets caught, and a neck breaker for her trouble.
And now, just like you mentioned, Carmella is in trouble.
And Carmella, if
But
you ask me,
once
should
again-
take this more seriously.
Well, now she's provoking Sasha here. This could be a mistake. But she saw the opportunity and pulled her by the leg. Now Carmella has to do some offense here. Rip her into the barricade.
Hate sneaky woman.
And now...
What the... Disqualifier, come on. Sasha Banks advances.
A slap, and now the boss, you can see that she is pissed
How
off
can
here.
you be so disrespectful to your opponent? I don't understand it. Oh, whoa! Jesus, calm down, Sasha.
Sasha is on fire here. Oh, and she throws her opponent into the steel steps.
Now whips her into the barricade. The referee, of course, is counting. We remember you. This is just a normal match, and if both women get counting out, both women are out of this tournament to crown the first Raw Women's Champion.
Do you see that? Sasha is so aggressive. You definitely shouldn't provoke the boss.
Yeah, but
that's for sure.
Who slapped who here a couple of seconds ago, Chris? Who slapped who? I think there was a certain princess of Staten Island.
Oh, and that princess gets out of the way of the double knees here by Banks. And now what's she gonna do here?
That was a beautiful reversal. That reversal should be in a wrestling video game.
Definitely. Let's talk to the HQ. Oh, and beautiful Hurricane Rana. Textbook Hurricane Rana by Mela. And now she wants to finish Sasha off, but hard fall by Carmella out of the ring.
I will give Carmella this. She's very, very athletic, but besides that, she has no idea how to get up to basically to get into this match and also get into way more pinfalls that she should do, and also, of course, not to disrespect Sasha Banks.
Yeah, but you can really see it right here. Carmella always she sees the chance and gets out of the ring, but when she gets back, Sasha Banks is always a step ahead of her. That's the experience factor in this match.
Is now on the apron and hits Sasha Banks with an axe handle. Now get her into the ring and try to pin her.
That's right, you can't win this match on the outside, or you can't advance in the tournament on the outside.
Or you can also win, of course, via pinfall and also submission, as Carmella has been proved over the last. She proved that all these years with her submission maneuver, the Code of Silence.
And now she's throwing those back elbows into the face of the boss.
He punched her in the face and an atomic drop to Sasha Banks. Would that even hurt a woman?
Well, I don't know. I
No!
think so.
The answer is no, Chris.
Well, it seems like it does that, because then Sasha Banks wouldn't be on the ground, just like she was here. Now Carmella is going to the top.
Great camera shot. Now Carmella is going up to the top rope, but Sasha Banks is already there again.
And this was a mistake by Carmella, because Sasha Banks is up, and what is she looking for here?
No. A big superplex by Sasha Banks, and both women are laying on the ground. Sasha Banks getting herself back up again, and this right there is a big mistake. Not going for a pin after such a huge maneuver right there, but now after the big superplex, there's the bankrupt by Sasha Banks.
But once again, she's not going for the pin. I mean, Carmella, you can see her. She definitely is She definitely was knocked out cold. Oh, but there's the bank statement. Seems that she wants to win this match.
There is
not
the
via
bank
pinfall
statement by Sasha Banks. And there you go. What a dominant performance by Sasha Banks, making Carmella humble and advancing in the tournament. That was a clear statement by Sasha Banks. She was in control for most of the match. And look at that tap out, like the little queen.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
You gotta give props for Carmella, but in the end, Sasha definitely was the better wrestler here tonight. What is she doing here?
No, we don't need this. Come on. You've won the match, Sasha. You don't need to do this. We have to get it.
Oh, wait!
Oh! That's Candice LeRae who grabs the steel chair out of Sasha Banks' hands and makes sure she gets away from Carmella.
LeRae is coming to the aid of Carmella, and Sasha Banks now leaving the arena. What a disgusting attack by Sasha Banks this could have been.
Don't stick your nose into other people's business. That's all I have to say about that.
But there we see Daniel Bryan, and he's definitely excited for his match with Brock Lesnar coming up next here on Raw. It is calling him one of the best fighters of all time, and that's definitely a great point by Daniel.
Former UFC heavyweight champion, one of the baddest motherfuckers on this earth.
The hardest fight of his life. Yes, it could definitely be the hardest match of Daniel Bryan's life here. But that's what you need to go through when you want to become the WWE champion here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan is coming down the aisle to his WWE Championship tournament match against the Beast, Brock Lesnar. And he definitely is pumped for this match, just like he just told us. He wants this match. He knows it's gonna be tough, but he wants to face Brock Lesnar. He wants to advance in the WWE title tournament.
I mean, how can you not be excited? It's Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. That's a dream match. That's an absolute dream match between two of the most... Yeah, on one hand you have Brock Lesnar, one of the best fighters over the last 2 decades. And then you have Daniel Bryan, who has the biggest heart, who is a guy, you know, just like Ricochet we said at the beginning of the show, don't underestimate him because of his size. That man is a tough man.
And Bryan is here now. We are waiting for the arrival of Brock Lesnar.
Paul Heyman says that better than you.
But that's not Lesnar's music. That's the music from Triple H.
Please don't tell me this is what I think it is.
Triple H is coming out here in the arena, and he doesn't seem to be that happy. I don't know. We were supposed to see Brock Lesnar at this very moment.
He goes through his non-existent hair. He's very angry about something.
I
mean, Chris, let's not fool ourselves. We know exactly what this is all about.
Yeah, it could be, but that's...
But the boss is grabbing the mic. Let's hear what he has to say.
And he tells us that he's got some bad news.
That's someone else's gimmick, Hunter. Oh, come on!
Lesnar and Heyman doing a no-show tonight.
Are you kidding me? Are you? That is just no. I mean, it's very well known that they are very sneaky businessmen, and Paul Heyman is a very successful businessman, but that's just... I mean, we should have known, to be honest.
To perform on free TV isn't worth it in Heyman's words. Trips is saying. I was so excited for this match, and now that's not good. That's not good. Daniel Bryan is advancing here tonight due to the no-show from Lesnar.
I was about to ask, this man should go on, and yeah, that expression by those fans are, you know, that's telling the entire story.
I mean, you can tell Triple H. Triple H is sorry for that, but he can't change that. But he's got the guts to inform us here in person. You gotta give that to him.
I mean, you can pay Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman more to appear, you know.
And Daniel Bryan is furious too. Obviously. This is just not right here. This is just not right. No, Bryan's pissed. Calling Brock Lesnar a coward could be a mistake, but, well, he's not here anyway, so...
It could not... It is a mistake, Chris. It is.
He wants to fight him whenever, wherever. He's coming to kick Lesnar's ass. Of course, Daniel Bryan is furious here, and he wants to fight Brock Lesnar. He doesn't care when, he doesn't care where. So a challenge made by Daniel Bryan, but that doesn't change the fact that we're expecting this rematch to take place here tonight. This...
I mean,
don't know.
What can you say?
This is a huge disappointment. This is a huge disappointment.
I mean, that's typical Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman business, you know. You expect something, and then it doesn't happen.
My name is Maria Kanellis, and this is my husband.
I am Mike Kanellis.
I left WWE in search of something very special, something that my heart ached for, and that something was love. Something everyone needs, but not everyone finds.
But luckily, you found me, sweetie.
So for those of you who haven't found love, this might be the closest you'll ever come to it.
So just embrace our passion
And witness the power of love.
We hear the sirens, and that can just mean one thing: the bar is here.
The bar?
In Boston.
We are going to the bar?
No, not the bar. The bar. Cesaro and Sheamus are here.
They're good too.
But just like we mentioned before the break, we're expecting to see Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan here tonight, and
No, it won't, people. Now it won't.
It won't. We can just apologize for that.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, representing the bar from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro!
So instead, we're gonna continue the WWE Championship Tournament matches here on Raw with Cesaro, and I just got word that Triple H made clear that only one member of the bar can compete in the tournament for the WWE Championship, and Sheamus and Cesaro made a coin toss backstage, so they don't have to decide who's gonna compete here in that match. It seems like Cesaro won the coin toss, obviously.
Is it one of those coin tosses where both sides are with the one symbol that you choose?
Well, I don't know, because Cesaro and Sheamus, of course, are friends. They are partners. I don't know if the other one would screw you. But
You clearly
Cesaro
have no
won.
friends. They're screwing each other all the time.
Cesaro won, he dropped the towing course, and now here comes his opponent, the charismatic Enigma Jeff Hardy.
And his opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy!
Jeff Hardy is definitely focused on this match here tonight. He's been the WWE Champion 10 years ago. It's been 10 years since he won his last World Championship in WWE. And now he's looking to do it once again. But if he wants to do that, he needs to beat Cesaro here tonight. Sheamus is just heading to the back so Cesaro can do this on his own. And now we're kicking things off here with the Swiss Superman and the charismatic Enigma.
It's Switzerland versus Willy Wonka's chocolate fabric.
Of course it is, but Jeff Hardy's throwing the punches on Cesaro here.
And you don't want to be in the corner when Cesaro's on the attack, because he will throw those big uppercuts at you, as he just did right there on Jeff Hardy.
And beautiful back suplex by Cesaro, of course. Cesaro is definitely one of the most strongest superstars we've got here in WWE.
So who's your favorite in this one?
Definitely the winner of it.
That was a very disappointing answer from you.
Well, it's not our call to make bets who's gonna win here tonight.
Cesaro.
But I think both have good chances.
Cesaro more of the
But
brawler
at this
type,
moment,
and Jeff Hardy, of course, is the guy that with high risk maneuvers can basically win everything. He has done it with, he's a guy that basically has invented doing stupid crap in the wrestling business, but being successful at it.
Yeah, just like you mentioned, he's doing some unorthodox things, but he's definitely successful. One of the most successful superstars of all time, and one of the most popular superstars of all time, because he's such a unique superstar.
And he won world titles by doing that, so who am I to criticize this man?
Yeah, and the man that has not won any world titles yet is Cesaro. Of course, for Cesaro, it's a huge chance here tonight.
Beautiful leg drop there by Jeff Hardy. The man is still in great shape, even though he's 40 years old. Big leg drop there on the groin of Cesaro.
Jeff Hardy is now going on the second.
He's watching his Tatanka tapes, I see. Beautiful tomahawk shot from the second rope.
As Jeff Hardy mentioned in an interview a couple of years ago that Tatanka is one of his biggest inspirations, actually.
You didn't have better inspirations than Tatanka.
Well, it's one of his inspirations, not the biggest inspiration. That's at least what he said.
Oh, big splash from the second rope. Jeff Hardy attacking the groin of Cesaro, preparing Cesaro for that Swanton bomb to pin him easily for the 1-2-3, and like Ricochet, advance in the Raw World Championship tournament.
And Cesaro, look at the straight!
Beautiful power by Cesaro.
Look at the power that Cesaro has. That's unbelievable. This man is just not human.
Jeff Hardy came up in the Attitude Era, and back in those days there were a lot of big men going around, and Jeff Hardy was considered being a small person. But did you know that Jeff Hardy is not really that small, and he's actually a very big man? You especially saw that back when he was wrestling for some other promotions, and for Cesaro to just pick this man up, that's just impressive. And hitting him right on his knees to deliver the military drop gutbuster.
That's right. You shouldn't underestimate Jeff Hardy.
Oh!
But you also shouldn't underestimate Cesaro. So this clearly is an open fight here. Nobody has a real advantage above the other one.
Big splash there.
And now Jeff Hardy is kicking him into the gut.
Yeah, like I said, he's probably preparing Cesaro for the Swanton Bomb. Very smart there by Jeff Hardy. He's the veteran in this match. Even though Cesaro's also been wrestling nearly for 20 years now.
Yeah, of course, Cesaro has also been active for about 20 years. But not all time on the level that Jeff Hardy did.
Jeff Hardy has wrestled with the wrestling's greatest. Like, one of his first matches ever was against Razor Ramon, a former Intercontinental Champion. This man has been in the ring with the best that wrestling has to offer. If Cesaro can beat Jeff Hardy, that would be huge.
And at this point, Cesaro has good chances. Beautiful suplex by the Swiss against the charismatic Enigma. And now Cesaro needs to follow up on that.
And a clothesline on the back of the neck of Jeff Hardy right there. And Cesaro maybe signalizing for his Cesaro swing on Jeff Hardy. Maybe he can deliver that on here, and the crowd has something to chant again, which will I hate.
Oh, Jeff Hardy is able to counter it. Oh!
Getting it.
That was a poke to the ice referee.
That's
didn't
fine.
see it.
That's fine. Getting an advantage. Why not? Oh, look at this! Look at this! Beautiful! Even though that man is big, that man can also fly.
And now Cesaro is on the top. That's definitely not Cesaro territory.
Sometimes he does a body press on it, as he does right now, but Jeff Hardy catches Cesaro here and puts him down with a world's strongest slam.
Slammed Cesaro down on the net. Huge power by Jeff Hardy. And once twist of fate.
And that's not only the setup for his Swanton Bomb and all of those splashes on the groin. That could now be the favorite for Jeff Hardy, and into it, the Swanton Bomb, and pick up the 1-2-3. And that's right, exactly what Jeff Hardy does.
Jeff Hardy is the second man or the third man, including Danny Bryan, to advance in the WWE Championship Tournament here on Raw tonight.
So that means we have so far Ricochet, Danny Bryan, and Mr. Lolly Stick himself, Jeff Hardy.
And either The Miz or Seth Rollins is gonna be the fourth man. But we're seeing Charlotte backstage
With Peyton Royce.
Yeah, these two are gonna have a match next week in the Raw Women's Championship Tournament. It seems like there is provoking Royce here. Oh, come on, Charlotte, this is necessary.
A little bit bullying doesn't hurt.
I mean, Charlotte is one of the top women we've got here on Raw, but this isn't necessary.
Well, they will face off next week, and Peyton can prove herself to be in the same league as Charlotte Flair, and to be honest, I highly doubt that. Oh, God!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 462 pounds, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, the B-Team.
Who let these geeks into the arena?
We continue with some tag team action here on Raw, and our first team is the B-Team.
How?
B-Team, go, go, go! B-Team, B-Team,
Okay, that is annoying. How dare them to call that what they wear in their merchandise?
Well, I mean, it symbols their tag name, and that's B, to be honest. And now here are their opponents. first, there's the Premier Athlete Tony's.
And here comes one of my favorites.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 389 pounds, Drew Gulak and the Premier Athlete Tony Nese.
Drew Gulak and Tony Nese are the opponents for Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, and this is a very interesting tag team combination.
Yeah, on the one side you have Tony Nese, who is known for being a pretty damn great high flyer. And then you have Drew Gulak, who can basically stretch you in half. This man right here, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolute master at his work. Drew Gulak will definitely pick up this victory, and hopefully he will stretch those geeks there on the other side.
Bo Dallas is gonna start the match for his team here.
You can stretch that geek in the crowd too. There you go. I know a certain taxman will not be happy about what just happened, but I don't give a damn.
Cyclone Crash from Drew Gulak against Bo Dallas, and now he's going for the pin already.
There you go.
That's it.
There you
That's
go. What did I say? A man and master at his
Here are
work.
your winners, Drew Gulak and the Premier Athlete Tony Nese.
Tony Nese didn't even need to do anything here.
Wow.
What an impressive victory.
That was great. It was very short, sadly, because I really like seeing Drew Gulak ripping people in half, but yeah, that was sadly way too short.
Let's see if The Miz is gonna rip Seth Rollins into a half up next here on Monday Night Raw, live from Boston.
Can we please have quiet on set?
And now we are scheduled for the main event of the evening. And this man is our first competitor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring and residing in Hollywood, California. Weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
Of course, we've already seen this early tonight when he opened up our show, and he wanted to make tonight the Miz Appreciation Night. And this has led to an interruption by Seth Rollins, and now to our main event here. And to higher up the stakes, this is also a WWE Championship tournament match.
This appreciation night was sadly ruined by Seth Rollins, but now The Miz can right all of the wrongs that Seth Rollins did here tonight and win and advance.
And of course, his opponent has one thing in mind here tonight, and that's to
That's illegal, I heard.
obviously Rollins wants to burn down the house here tonight. At
That's
least.
still illegal.
Yeah, you know what he means, alright? And let's not forget, Seth Rollins is a pretty successful superstar too, just like The Miz, who's already main evented WrestleMania.
Yeah, even though I don't
And his
like this guy,
opponent
he's
from
way too cocky.
Davenport,
He's
Iowa,
very good.
Weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
And let's not forget, we have two more WWE Tournament Championship matches scheduled for next week, and we also just heard that Charlotte Flair and Peyton Royce will square off inside the squared circle also next week here on Raw. But we will also invite you to tune in this Friday when we are going to see the first episode of Friday Night SmackDown.
With the main event where Tessa Blanchard, the third generation superstar of the Blanchard family, will face off against Becky Lynch. That's a big main event right there.
That's a huge main event scheduled for this Friday SmackDown, so make sure you don't miss that. But also make sure that you don't miss our main event here tonight, because we have some huge stakes here, just like I just mentioned.
Why are these people trying to be behind Seth Rollins and actually wanting him to burn something down?
Well, because they like Seth Rollins, they like what he stands for.
Well, obviously these people have never been on his Twitter account.
But The Miz, seems like The Miz doesn't want to get any of Rollins here tonight, or at least for now.
No, it's all of it. It's a part of his
earlier-
plan, Chris. It's a part of his plan.
Could quite possibly be. He's marching around the ring.
I mean, if Seth Rollins really wants to fight this man, you could also go to the outside and get him in there. But there you go. The Miz is actually a very honorable man and fights you.
And now he's leaving the ring once again, playing some mind games with Seth Rollins right here.
And now the referee counts again, trying to get under Seth Rollins' skin with that.
You can see Rollins is pissed about that.
He's at a 5 count right now.
6.
And Rollins must be held back by the referee here.
7.
He's
Now
getting
Rollins
angry
leaves the
right
ring.
there. He's getting angry right there. I can see that. Oh! And now Seth Rollins goes with that sneak attack on The Miz.
He has had enough from The Miz, and now he wants to make sure The Miz is back in the squared circle so this match can start. Well, it has already started, but now we're starting off with some competition.
Single leg dropkick by Seth Rollins. Has been a champion all over the world. He has been a pretty big name in the wrestling business for the last 5 years now. Beautiful Tiger suplex on The Miz. 1, 2. Just a 2 count.
And I've just got word about the Brock Lesnar situation from earlier that Brock Lesnar refuses to work every weekly War. That's the information I just got, so we won't see Brock Lesnar next week or the week after or the week that after. That's right, we're very sad to be honest. But we can change it right now.
Maybe he wants Triple H to, get him more money. I think that's pretty damn clear what he wants.
Well, that could possibly be the fact. However, this, of course, is not a good situation for a Raw roster. But right now, in this match, the situation for Rollins isn't any better. Because let's not forget, this is for a spot in the semi-final for the WWE Championship.
And a slingshot powerbomb, not going for a pinfall right there. It's amazing that in the year of 2019, where you see all sorts of dives and springboards, you still see a vertical suplex which has been done for like 50 years, and it's still a thing of beauty.
It definitely is, and it's still effective, just like this mini attitude adjustment.
Shades of... That was a great vintage right there. That was a great tribute, I should say, to Matt Rash.
Yes, indeed, and this was a great tribute to everybody that has an elbow drop before.
Like everyone.
Yeah.
Even I did elbow drops when I did wrestling training. And now The Miz is attacking Seth Rollins, goes after the knee. And you see the Seth Rollins holding on to his knee. Of course, he needs to do the curb stomp with that knee, so The Miz is very smart to attack the knee right there.
And not only that, Seth Rollins has a history of knee injuries, so that's very smart on the side of The Miz.
Celebrates, has the match in control. Seth Rollins is laying on the mat. Now Miz picks him up. If you ask me, that's a mistake. You should go for a cover when the man is down.
Yeah, but I think he's got a plan here. You can see him, he once again works on the leg of the Architect right here.
Those knee strikes to the knee right there.
Just like you mentioned, Seth Rollins can't hit the curb stomp when he's got a bruised leg.
He also got the ripcord knee strike that he sometimes uses to win matches. Oh!
Seth Rollins also one that can go on with all the high-flying moves. And
oh, it's time. It's time for a reality check!
And the reality is that The Miz is the one that has the opportunity to win this match as of this point. Seth Rollins is on the ground. I mean, you don't have to like The Miz, but it's so smart to go after
Look at the pain.
It's so smart.
Look at the pain of Seth Rollins in Seth Rollins' face right there. After Miz just slammed the leg of Seth Rollins into the ring mat.
And what is he going for here? Leg suplex.
The Miz once had a shirt that read "Haters Most Wanted." That man had a lot of haters in his life, and he proved all of them wrong.
Yeah, you can say about The Miz what you want, but you must give him credit for what he's done here.
Beautiful elbow drop like the Hitman used to do, and now Miz signalizing, and you hear the supporters for The Miz even here in Boston.
Speaking of hitting someone, Miz was successful with hitting this guy country finale.
Now Seth Rollins has him. You can still connect a knee strike after The Miz hit him with a lot of them. That must have hurt right there. Now Seth Rollins goes for some kicks on the leg of The Miz. Now if The Miz attacks a body part of Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins now is in the attack, I would also try to hurt where The Miz's strengths are. For example, his arms, so that he cannot wrap around Seth Rollins to hit him with the skull crusher.
That would be a good plan, but right now Seth Rollins isn't capable to hit anything here. Pretty good work by The Miz here. Seth Rollins really is in trouble.
And now all of the cockiness that Seth Rollins had at the beginning of this episode, now everything, the cockiness is just gone right now. And The Miz shows why he is exactly the A-lister of Hollywood, why he's the A-lister of professional wrestling. He is in absolute control right now, and now maybe aiming for another skull-crushing finale.
He wants to go for it.
No!
Seth Rollins is able to fight him off.
One smash by Seth Rollins. And now Seth Rollins is just able enough to do some brawling, forearm smashes and chops, as you see right there, because he cannot do one of his high-risk maneuvers right now, because The Miz, probably, his plan worked. He cannot do any more high-flying maneuvers, and that takes a lot out of Seth Rollins' arsenal.
Well, he can do the moves, obviously, but it must hurt him.
Which is not
when he jumps.
Which is pretty much not that smart, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's right, but what's he going for? Yeah, now he's going for the reverse ET. And The Miz is now going into the ropes.
Just like Seth did a minute ago. Now Seth pays him back with a knee strike into the corner.
And normally you would say, wer andere eine Grube geht, fällt selbst hinein. And now the super kick!
Hitting with the super kick, not going for a pin. Huge mistake by Seth Rollins. He wants to do another move, but that's probably not a good idea right there, because right now you're getting countered, and probably you will lose right now. No, Seth Rollins counters an attempt by The Miz. What has Rollins in mind right now? Hits him, goes behind. No.
It is such an open match we've got on our hands here. Nobody is giving up. Nobody's giving in.
Now it's a brawl. Now it's a hockey fight.
Miz. No, Seth Rollins can fight.
Took his head off with that spin kick. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. That's probably not a good idea, Chris.
Flying elbow drop by the Architect, but you can see him, he struggled with getting up after that.
Shades of Randy Savage right there.
And Miz. Rollins is down.
Oh, and goes for
DDT.
it. Snap DDT. Beautiful. Slamming Seth's head into the ground. And now I criticize Seth for not going for a pin after a super kick. Now I have to criticize The Miz for not going after a pin after the DDT. Now trying to do a move, but Seth Rollins, he counters it. And now he's going for the curb stomp on The Miz.
And now he's going for the pin.
And that's it. That's it.
Seth Rollins advances in the WWE Championship Tournament.
It bit The Miz in the ass. He really should have been going after the pin after this move right here. He should have really gone in there.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins!
What a victory by Rollins. He's now in the semi-final. 2 more tournament matches in the first round coming up next week here on Raw. Wait a minute, there's someone going in the ring.
Oh my God!
What's he doing here?
Holy!
And now, that's a Mysterio music. Rey Mysterio's music. Massive 619 is here.
San Diego is here with the Santon. Someone has called 619 and is going after Drew McIntyre.
Saving Rollins here from the attack of the Scottish.
Oh,
Nightmare.
619 by Rey Mysterio. And he's going for the torpedo splash also. No, for the frog splash. Tribute to Viva la Raza. And Rey Mysterio has showed up here on Raw. What a great ending to this episode.
Saving Seth Rollins from the vicious attack from Drew McIntyre. I'm curious about what we are gonna see next week. I hope you tune in this Friday on SmackDown. And of course next week, because Rey Mysterio's here, people.